Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lord of the Rings War in the North.
Wait, I see something over there.
Now, I know you guys have probably seen this part before. My saves got a little messed up, so I had to redo this run. But I think you guys will live.
Be so enamored of the darkness that they would willingly destroy themselves to strike at their enemies.
This is troubling. This should prove useful.
Well, if you guys won't live, that's alright. I guess we'll move on anyways. Just kidding. I love you guys. Don't not live. I enjoy your guys living. Don't get too close to those guys because they explode and they kind of give you kind of deal lots of damage. And believe it or not, one of the clues to this game is not dying, and how you do that is you don't take a lot of damage. So with the ticker things, you want to make sure that you keep your distance and you're only killing them with the arrows, or else they will get close to you and they will die. Or, well, they will die and you probably will too, because they're going to explode, knock you to the ground, and everything will ass rape you while you're on the ground. So they try to be all tricky here by putting a shield around the crossbow dude. The easiest way to get around it is kind of get as close as you can without taking any of the ballista damage. And then use your invisibility to get even closer. And once you're pretty much at this point, the ballista can't hit you anymore. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Kill the couple archers that are here. They don't pose too much damage or problem. Who you really want to kill is this mofo here, the magic guy. So you're going to have to use 2 special attacks on him. That's what will kill him out. So special attacks being when he has the yellow arrow above his head. So do that. And this guy, he hops right back on the turret when I'm next to him. How rude of him. The best strategy for this coming part is to hop on that ballista. And especially if you're playing cooperatively, have people behind you kind of like shield you and protect you from any oncoming guys, and then you can take out as many people as you can with the ballista. Now, unfortunately, I am working with a bunch of AI, and so they don't quite understand that, so I kind of have to work with what's best. Excuse me, I just woke up, so I'm a wee bit tired. I'm upgrading all my skills here. I choose to upgrade strength and dexterity because I'm not going to focus a lot on the archery part. You don't want to be a jack of all trades in... I don't know what the fuck Gimli is doing down there. It's not Gimli, the dwarf. I'm going to continue calling him Gimli because he reminds me of Gimli a lot. So, excuse me for calling him that. I know you guys are probably get all pissed off. Like, Joey, why you call him Gimli? So yeah, so strategy for this part, have one guy on the ballista, the other people behind you defending you. Like I said, it doesn't always work because computers don't always understand your strategy. You know, I tried talking to them, but they're like, I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Oh God, there are yet more of them.
So as you see here, this ballista is fairly effective at taking out all these guys coming in. Not too bright, these ones are running right into the ballista bolts. So I want to hear what you guys have to think about Skyrim. I didn't notice this guy right behind me here. So looking at our schedules to come, and before you start freaking out about, hey, oh my god, he's playing another game, you know, he still has Dead Island and Lord of the Rings War in the North to finish, why would he add another game onto his list? But hear me out. So the coming weeks, there is Assassin's Creed Revelations, there's Saints Row the 3rd, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Skyward Sword. There's a lot of big games coming out, and Skyrim is one of these. Now, Raymond has already been booked for Assassin's Creed and Saints Row the 3rd. He's a big Saints Row fan. So he will be doing those walkthroughs. Zach is doing Modern Warfare 3, and he still has Uncharted on his plate, and I kind of have that as well, but I think it's going to go back to just single commentary with him. So we were originally, the original plan was to give Raymond Skyrim. Now, with Saints Row the 3rd and Assassin's Creed, those are 2 very big games, and and if you tack Skyrim onto that, it's going to be hard to pump out all those videos. So it's been elected to throw to me to do Skyrim. And I'm curious if you guys are excited about that. I know you guys are excited about Skyrim. And if you are, I want to know how you guys want me to play through that game. It's the open world games like Skyrim are a little bit more difficult to do for walkthroughs because they don't have that that natural path that a lot of these games, kind of like War in the North. War in the North's more open world, not as, but a little bit more open world. So it's hard to, you know, show a clear walkthrough path of that. And so I want to know how you guys want to see that played, and so leave that in the comment section below what you guys think, how that should be played, and if you guys are excited to see me do Skyrim. So this part is actually, you need to be careful about it. You want to make sure that you have people looking on both sides for the exploding guys here, and because if they get on the bridge, they cause quite a lot of havoc, so you just don't want them to get on the bridge. Now, in a couple seconds here, you're going to have people actually, like melee people, come onto the bridge and start attacking. So once again, this kind of evolves around you working with other people, not so much the AI. But you have one person constantly keeping an eye on those ramparts there, because there will be the guys coming down on the exploding dudes coming down on them probably like every 20 seconds. So you want to make sure that you take those out before they get on the bridge, before they cause any damage. And generally, you can have the rest of your allies take out these guys on the bridge. It doesn't work out as well for me here for that purpose, because the AI are just, they're not taking them out as fast as I'd want them to be taking them out. And then I have to go and focus on these guys, but not too bad, I guess. So, I guess in between, I think it's like, I believe it is just about every 20 seconds, maybe every 10 seconds, one of these guys come, and I almost missed this guy here. That would not be good. But just, you know, clean up the bridge for what you see fit. I deal a lot of melee damage, so it's good for me to be dealing that damage. I want to know what you guys think of live streaming. We'd really like to do more with live streaming. I love live streaming myself because it really gives us a chance to connect with you guys right away. If you guys would like to see us maybe as we're working our way through Skyrim or Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, would you like to see us live streaming while we're doing that, so you guys can sit there and watch? And really, what we need is, we need to know, there's our friends there. We need to know is that if we do start doing live streaming, that we'll have a little bit of a following. And if we do like a weekly video of live streaming, if you guys would be interested in watching that, it gives you a chance to ask us questions about what we're doing, how progress is coming on different games, and what our future projects are, and just anything really about us. So, I don't know, maybe you guys like it, maybe you don't. Leave that in the comment section below, what you guys think of that as well. So, whenever you see one of those exploding barrels on one of those towers, always aim for that, because it's going to take out the entire tower and save you a lot of time. Now, this part is something that the whole game kind of suffers from, unfortunately. There's parts where it's a little bit difficult to see where you guys need to progress, because there is the hill back there, and that it's not, I mean, it's not, you know, you don't want in any game it to be really obvious where you're going or where you need to go. But you want it to at least look like a possibility. And back there, that thing just, it does not look like it's a possibility for us to be able to go on, go up and around. And so, I'll show you again when I go back over there. You want to make sure to get all these chests and everything like that. The loot, I know you guys like the loots. I thought I had leveled up here, but I guess I was just seeing things. I didn't level up, silly Dewey. So make sure you guys get the loot. But there's like side passages you need to go to get to the levers, to pull the levers, and so you can advance onto the next area. And see right here, it doesn't necessarily look like you can just walk right up there. I know that because I've played through this part before, and I want to try to get the best walkthrough for you guys. So me fumbling around isn't exactly a good walkthrough. But it's not the fact that it's not obvious, because you want people to think in your game, but it's just it doesn't look like it's possible. It just looks like that's where the map ends. And so that's a little bit of a complaint I have about the game so far. Other than that, everything has been pretty fun. I like the combat, fluid combat, the slow-mo moments, the pretty epic slow-mo moments. Those are always enjoyable. I want to know what you guys think of everything so far as well. I know, I asked too many questions, don't I? I asked too much from you guys. If you guys haven't already, head over to the channel and check out the Modern Warfare 3 giveaway and class video. We're giving away a lot of really cool items, but the real important part about that video is we have a class video on how to level up your Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer character faster, and it kind of, maybe it's not the best class you could have, but it's the best class you can have from early levels. So it's when you don't have a lot of things unlocked and you're able to just kind of advance really quickly. And definitely take a look at it, because I use that class and it's a lot of fun. So in here you're gonna get to another part of the trebuchet, or the ballista, excuse me, not the trebuchet. Haha, silly me. And these parts are,
They've locked us between two gates.
I guess, a little easy, because it's really, you're just on the trebuchet, or why do we keep on calling it a trebuchet? Ballista. You're just on the ballista and you just kind of, you kill everything. So it's not, this ballista's a little OP, I guess I'm trying to say. Although it's not, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It allows for easy advancement. So you're going to have, I think, 4 waves of enemies coming, and they're going to come from up there, up there, up there, and from the ground. So you want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on everything, which I don't. Now, the first time I played through this, it works the same as pretty much any other mounted ballista part. You want to have your allies behind you, defending you, and then you just unload on everything. Really, it's best to have the dwarf running around in the front, gaining the aggro, since there is no friendly fire, so he just has everyone crowd around him, and then you shoot ballista bolts in there to kill them. So that's fairly easy. And then it's nice to have the lore master behind you. I fall off here. Glitch! But the lore master behind you, so she can put the shield up on you, so you can't get hit by projectiles. And also defend any of the stragglers that get by the dwarf. Now, that's the best strategy if you're playing cooperatively with 3 people. And you notice how I say that a lot. Because it's hard to get AI to listen to you. Now, there are commands for AI that you can use. I believe for the PC, it's the F1 through F4 keys. I'm not sure on that. I'll double check on that for the next video. To give them a little bit more commands like go here, attack here, and that kind of stuff. So it's always nice when you can control your NPC friends. So it's really just a matter of staying on the crossbow and then killing any of the stragglers that get by your allies. They're never really going to deal all that much damage to you. They're pretty basic units. And look at these guys' claws. They got some pretty wicked claws. They got like some Edward Scissorhands shit going on here. And these are the goblins around Rivendell, Bree. However you want to say it. Now, this is still kind of the beginning part of the game. You're not too deep into it. You're still kind of learning all your ropes and getting everything down. So, excuse me, I just woke up. I think I might have already said that once in this video. If I haven't, it's because I'm just I'm tired. I've done a couple commentaries already for today, so and I was up really late last night, focusing a lot on Modern Warfare 3, and that's really why there hasn't been too much content from our channel recently, because we've been focusing a lot on Modern Warfare 3. We want to make sure to bring you guys some guides and that kind of stuff. to getting better at the multiplayer and then also working heavily on the campaign, because I know you guys are excited for Modern Warfare. Who isn't? Everyone is. It always sells ridiculous amounts of copies of games, so it kind of speaks for a lot of the gaming community to where they're excited. But then again, people who are interested in this game aren't always necessarily interested in the FPSs of the world. Although I'm not saying you can't be. I'm certainly pretty much. I like all games, with the exception of games like Catherine. I didn't enjoy Catherine very much, but that's my own personal preference. I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who enjoyed that. If you are, I apologize, but hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? Unless you're in like Russia or something, they don't give you opinions there. I'm just kidding. It's probably really bad for me to say, but whatever. I'm a boss. I can say what I want. At this point, I was just giving up on the Ballista. I'm just like, I just want to stab something. So, haha! And there's one of those epic slow-mo head cut-offs. Always love the slow-mo moments in games. So I'll upgrade my archery a little bit there, dexterity, excuse me. Not anything too super special. I like my melees. When I played at PAX, I played as a dwarf. So he was very melee-oriented and tank-oriented, so I'm probably playing as that playstyle, but I love the Ranger. That's my class, my go-to class in games is Rangers, so... I will be showing off different classes in this game, so I know you guys want to see some of the dwarf. I asked what you guys want to see me play through this in, and I would say actually the vast majority of you wanted me to play as a Ranger more. And I like that because I obviously enjoy the Ranger. But there are still some people that want to see some of the Lore Master and the Dwarf. I can't remember for the life of me what his name is right now, so at this point you want to make sure to use your stealth so you can get close to the magic guy here. Because they're always going to be, or at least this early on, they're going to be your biggest threat on the battlefield. So taking them out as quickly as possible is advantageous for you, to say the least. And then take out the mini boss, but I am a big boss, so there's only room for one boss on here. And those of you who like to play my bouse drinking game, like a bouse, once you go ahead and take a shot like a bouse, unless you're under 21. Well, that only implies if you live in the United States. If you don't live in the United States, then God knows what your rules are. Insanity, I say. I'll be going to Germany in December. So any of you guys live in Germany, we can meet up. I think just a little bit south of Frankfurt is where I'll be. So you guys saw a little yellow arrow on top of the guy when he was down. What that indicates is you can go over to him, use a special attack, and you kind of stab him on the ground. It's like a takedown move while he's on the ground. So that can be useful for those really big guys. And here's a mini boss again, and we're not gonna have any of this nonsense. There's room for one boss on this rock, and that boss is me. So you can this head's gone. So I am the only boss on this rock. How many times do you guys want me to say boss? A lot? Yeah, is it? Yeah. Okay, so you said a lot more. Okay, we'll make sure to say it a lot more then. I know you guys aren't done with it. That's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. Be patient. Stay here for the rest of Lord of the Rings War in the North. Look forward to more walkthroughs from me because we've got some very exciting games coming up. And really, without further ado, that's all I have to say. So I will catch you guys on the flip side.